I gotta scoot my phone over here because it's finna die. Hey, Sadie. I had to scoot my phone over. It's finna die. I gotta scoot it close to this charger. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you, Sadie. Girl, y'all see what I'm saying? I've been on the struggle bus, okay? Your girl been on the struggle bus. Literally. See, like, now the phone ain't charging. It's just weird. But anyway, what's up? Woo, woo. Sadie, how are you? How was Thanksgiving for you? Or do we even, like, do we want to just move on from it or what? Kelly! Hey, girl, you came back. I had to move my phone over because I'm trying to charge it, but it's not even charging, y'all. Like, okay, it's charging. Anyway, listen, wine will get you through. Oh, thank you, Sadie. You're amazing, too. Oh, whoops. Yeah, y'all, I don't know. This thing is, like, super heavy. So I just set it on top of the couch. It's too heavy to lift up. Anyway, what's up? Y'all quiet. What's going on? Like, everybody just looking at me laugh? So, yeah, I have not been on live in a long time. I gotta, like, wobble into it. My daughter is getting better. Love seeing your beautiful face and amazing aura. Thanks, Sadie. It was so good to see you in person, girl. Wasn't it? Like, man. Oh, Kelly said she gonna join me in the live, honey. Listen, I'm ready. Yeah, it was so good to see you, Sadie. I wish you lived like down the street. Hey,
Hey,
Kelly.
hey, Destiny, how are you?
How you doing, girl?
Girl, too much going on, but I'm doing pretty good.
Girl, what is going on?
Girl, girl. I was going to actually type, but I see I had a large paragraph. I said, no, let me just hit this live and click a little filter real quick because I'm just lounging today. But thank you just for everything. Like I cannot express to you every time I watch your live, you have ultimately blessed me in some way, shape, or form. I'm telling you, Destiny. So with after me going live with you the first time, I kind of told you a little bit about my ideas, a little bit about what I wanted to do. So I'm in progress to just take a step out there. And you helped me figure this out too. So I told you I wanted to do like have my community of nurses because I'm in the nursing community and I wanted to help inspire them in some way using one of my gifts. And I have the gift of gab. I love to talk. I love to teach and I love to educate. So I thought about doing like NCLEX review courses, right? And I don't want it to be heavy on content. I just want to help students be comfortable with taking this exam to become an RN, right? I want to start like an online class, and I know several people are probably doing this already, but I want to make it my own, you know? So I just need to get started. I had these ideas for years, Destiny. I had this idea 2012, I said I wanted to tutor students. 2017, I said I wanted to do classes. And then I just kept pushing it back. I kept pushing it back. I was always afraid to start. And when I met you, you was like, why are you afraid to start? Just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then you said profit to passion. And I'm like, what? So I was doing research a couple weeks ago. I found a lady who was an older nurse, and she is helping me with the structure. Step one. Step two is me signing on, logging on, and watching that fashion show because I said I have to get a look together, have to get it together, and I have to start. And that's where you came in. So I bought a
What?
outfit, and I'm joining your program, and I'm joining your platform. So you're going to help me.
Okay, girl, let's do it. Listen, I love it. I love
Yes.
it. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier tonight on the thing. Like, I love the fact that you're in a different industry, you know what I'm saying, with
Mm-hmm.
nursing. So like,
Right, right.
I get to get into a new field and help you blossom and grow in that and just
Yeah.
being able to, it's just amazing.
It
So
is.
I'm glad that you even, you know what I'm saying, wanna work with me. You
Oh
want my
yes, I see your
benefit.
work. You be working, boo. You be working. I see your work. You are so committed and dedicated, and just the passion for the community, your platform is extra inspiring. So since I've talked to you, you know, some of the Mommy 2.0s reached out. You know, they showed me so much support. I try to post. I'm trying to be consistent with posting. I'm trying to, you know, get my name out there. And a lot of them have been, and you have been very, very supportive. So it's like, why not take that step to go and pursue your passion? Why not take that step? You know, I work bedside, I do 12-hour shifts, and bedside is tiring, but I cannot do this. I can't do this the rest of my life. I have to do something. I have to have something for my own, and my kids are 5 and 6. So it's like I'm always at work. And they say, Mommy, you work again? Mommy, you're at work again? And that hurts me so much, you know? It
Yeah.
hurts so much, but I want to do something where I'm home, making money, making a difference, inspiring students, inspiring women, and using my gift to help them get into this nursing field because it's hard out here. Nursing is hard. Nursing is changing, and is the time is now. So if I don't do it now, then I don't even know when the opportunity is going to present itself. Like, you know, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So I have to go for it.
Now is the time, right? And because
Hmm.
like you said,
Yeah.
you've already, we don't want to say you passed up on the opportunities in the past, you know what I'm saying? But like now
Mhm.
when you know better, you got to do better, right? And so
Got to.
and like we're saying, this whole e-learning industry is getting,
Yes.
it's already $1 billion industry.
Correct.
And
Correct.
like you said, it's about the freedom of time. It's
Time.
about the freedom
Right.
of time. Like we got kids, like
Hmm.
stuff. Even just this past week, my daughter was out for home. The home daycare was closed for the whole week. I'm like, dang, if I would have had a 9 to 5, like, what was I gonna tell them? Like,
Right. Right.
um. So it really is about the freedom of time, and this gives us that passive income. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Making money while you sleep, like.
That's right.
It's that's what it's really about right now. And like I said, we're living in, this is the easiest time in the history of mankind to really be able to get paid to be you, to be
Correct.
able to share your knowledge, something that, like you said, you're going to be able to help other women pass the test, take the test,
Correct.
or right. So that in itself,
Hmm.
it's impact. It's the impact we're trying to make. Impact.
That's right. Impact, and it's like you said, it's easy accessible. And like just the way me and you are communicating and talking, you know, people join, people listen, people, you know, you have to also monetize on your skill. Because I went to school, I've been in school for a very long time. I'm back in school, Destiny. I'm back in school. I have let me see if I can flip my screen. This is me tonight. My kids and my husband, they are out of town. So this is me working on a paper. I mean, I'm telling you, it's nonstop, nonstop. Um, I go to school for this. I have a lot of knowledge, so I have to start making profit and doing what I love to do. And that's another thing. I can't be afraid to charge my worth, because I've been mentoring students here and there, and I would say, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm on the phone with you an hour and a half and don't worry about it. Someone's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even doing that? So now it's like, you gotta charge your worth and don't be afraid of it. Other people are making money and making thousands of dollars doing what you're trying to do for free. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. So learning how to create that stream of income, learning how to create courses, learning how to funnel channels and put your stuff online where people can click a button, pay you, and then boom, you pop up and do whatever you need to do. You know, monetizing and being easy. I can be in Miami, I can be in Dubai. Better yet, I'm in Dubai, we on a trip, and somebody is back in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia. Click on the link and they get all my information automatically. And I'm getting the money in my bank account, and I'm, you know, making money like that through automatic course creations. That's the type of
Yeah.
thing I'm talking about. So,
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
what they
doing it,
call
and you're helping
that's
people
what they
doing
call that passive income,
it. Passive
right? Where
income.
you're making money. It's literally you create a product one time. One time.
Right.
I created the Mommy 2.0 challenge in 2020. I
Wow.
created it in 2020, and literally like just last month, you know what I'm saying? I had women sign up. They took it.
Yep.
Their life changed. Things have changed. I can still profit off of it. I still got my Mommy 2.0 wine glass,
Yep.
right? I
And
can
I'm
do
getting
so
one
much. I can
soon.
do so many more things
That's
from
right.
a product that I created one time in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And I can always go
See?
back and like revamp it and redo it and stuff like that. But
Right.
that's just the power of it. And so
Right.
now just imagine if, I really was like knowing the impact, knowing, doing what it took, being consistent,
Right.
having, putting the pedal to the metal, like putting my all into it, like how I should have been doing a long time ago. Just
But it's
imagine.
okay, because you're attracting who you need to work with you. So you're attracting who you need. Um, it's never the right time. Like you said, that you can't beat yourself up about doing something you should have done, because maybe if you launched it before 2020, something could have went wrong, or you could have attracted the wrong people. You just don't know why you had to wait just a little bit. Maybe you needed to learn something. Maybe it was an experience you had to go through one time, so you can be able to help other people or be that testimony to another person. So that's how I think of it too. Like, the reason I probably got detoured was maybe I needed to learn something a little more, or maybe I needed to learn something to set me apart from all the other nurses out here. And
Yeah.
so
And that's
it is what
exactly
it
and that's exactly what I was saying earlier when I was saying that
is.
a lot of times you literally have to like go through it to
Right.
get to it. Like, it's okay to take those breaks. It's okay to take a step back, because you literally, like, especially when we're in this arena, you know what I'm saying, where I'm literally praying like, God, please let these people see you through me. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
there's got to be some pruning that has to be done on the other side of that, where God is like, well, hold on a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
That's
get
right.
this straight first. If you calling on me now, so
Yes. Yes.
so it's
That's right.
okay to like take that break, take that break to reset,
Yeah.
recalibrate, reconnect. You know what I'm saying? And really just be able to, like you said, refocus and come back harder than ever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, every people, nothing has changed, nothing has stopped. Nobody, you just get right back into the flow. You see how you just
Right.
picked up on a live? It's right what you needed.
Hmm.
When you needed it. You got an outfit. Like, the whole
Right.
everything just lined up
That is so
from you
true. That is
from
so
you
true.
taking a step back, being still, getting quiet, right, and then allowing God to just move. Like, it's so hard to release that control. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? When we talk about being obedient and really allowing situations to play out when it's not happening the way that we want it to, or as fast. um it's just another example of like why it's so important to do that, because you see what happens in the end. It always works out. That's why I'd be like,
Always works out.
everything always
Amen.
works
Yeah.
out for me. Everything always works out for me.
And then you also too, with your affirmations, are amazing as well, because that's something a lot of us, we don't um do. We should like say this affirmation know, you're the queen of affirmations, and just getting up in the morning saying, you know, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to have a great day. I am fearless. I am going to rock at whatever it is you're trying to do. Just saying those things and believing it, because it's power in the tongue. It's a lot of power in the tongue, and you speaking those things into existence. So that's all the more powerful as well. So
Yeah, it
that's
is. It
awesome.
is. Even, but sometimes, if there are those days, because like we said, the days get dark, and you don't want to say that stuff. You don't feel it working. You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying? You don't see the change. So I don't know. Sometimes I be wanting to talk about like the dark stuff, but then I just be like, man, I don't want to get like too dark on them.
Well, at the
But I
same
know
time, too,
sometimes.
that can help other people as well. I mean, being
Yeah,
transparent
because look at
can really,
did
really.
you see the live with Anjanae? She got on her live and she was crying and stuff, and it
No, I
just.
missed that one. I missed that one. I think.
But now it's like everybody is like, people want to see that. They want to see the tears. They want to see the rough days. They want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, more than just positivity all day long, because that ain't real
And
life. You know what I'm
that's
saying? It's
true.
not. Like
And that was
I
one
literally
thing.
wake up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I pray, I meditate, I'll be good, and
Mhm.
then like come 9, 10, it's a whole different ball
I know.
game. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like you almost gotta go back to pray again and you like
Yeah.
read, and that can happen at any moment throughout the day. So,
See that
um,
you're human. Someone say, "Yep, see that you're human." That's correct. Because we are
yeah,
human. We all are human. You're gonna have your days. And
yeah.
that's another thing, and it's funny you said that too. That's another reason why I um I kind of held back a lot too, because I felt like I didn't have that image, like there's a certain image to be on social media, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like that every day, or I can't show that every day. So it's like I can't start because I need to get to a point where I need to have more. So then it's like you go back to school, or you get another job, or you have another accomplishment, and then you're like, okay, let me try my idea I had years ago again. And then it's like something else is missing. Like it's always a level you're trying to get to in order to start. But like people say, you just have to start. You have to start. Um, just go for it. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything does not have to be in line. Everything does not have to be picture perfect, because it won't be picture perfect. So
That's all I was just gonna say. I was about to say it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be
correct,
no perfect time. It's not. You have to jump into it, whatever it is you want to do, and then learn as you go. Make the
correct.
mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how you get better and stronger.
I agree.
So I'm with you, girl. I am so glad that we are both coming out of this together, right? Like,
That's right.
because I feel
That's
like I
right.
got my little mojo back. Like I hosted this
Yeah.
little thing. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes, yes. And then you have to, keep that energy and keep that support system and keep the people who give you that energy and keep them around you. And I really, really hate that I missed the event, that event y'all had. Oh my God. Work, I'm telling you. One day,
And you out here, you in Atlanta.
I am in Atlanta, and that was the sad part about it. Oh boy. You know what? Next time,
Y'all
I'm
gonna
not
keep
even gonna say
sleeping.
anything.
Y'all okay. Like everybody slept on Jamaica. We went to Jamaica. We had an amazing time.
I've seen the
Okay, everybody
pictures.
slept on the branch. Okay, like when we go to
That was nice.
Mexico.
Y'all had an awesome time. I'm just like, wow. That was nice. I had an amazing time.
I'm telling you, and
Very powerful.
that's just something powerful in itself. I haven't even
Mhm.
really been able to come on here and talk about the brunch or anything, but that's just amazing to be able to get that many black women together, and there's no drama, there's no
Correct.
fights, there's no, especially because that's what
Yeah.
we see depicted on TV all the time. You
Right.
get some
All
women
the
together,
time.
drinks flowing, they arguing, they fighting, they this, they that. It wasn't that in Jamaica. It wasn't
Mhm.
that at the brunch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never that. Just even. just being around Michael and Sanya.
Yes, amazing women. Y'all all are amazing. Someone said sometimes we need to see the actual walk through one's darkness that got to their light to know the process and the work that is so true, and work that needs to be done. That is so true.
No, you're right. You're right, Sadie.
Sadie,
And trust me,
Sadie.
I promise y'all, I am really working on just how to share my message a little bit more. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, I want to be able to. I'm just know that I'm working on it. Like, I'm trying to like work with people. I'm trying to like invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? Mentors and stuff
Right,
that can really help me share my message, because I know that it's just so many moving parts, and I be trying not to like bleed on people, because
right.
I've been through a lot, yeah, and I'm going through a lot right now. Like, it's a huge pill to swallow every single day, that like their dad is not gonna do nothing. Like, I literally be
Mhm.
like, hey, can you help me out with this? He'd be like, no. Hey,
Jesus.
you wanna send some clothes? No.
See, and all
Like,
that, you know what? You're
flat
not seeing it
out,
right now.
and so that's hard to face every day, every single
Hmm.
day. It's hard being a single mom with 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta I have to literally do everything.
Everything. Yes, I can understand. I mean,
So, that's what I mean when I just say I don't want to bleed on anybody, because some days I'm like, I feel like I'm happy, I'm whole, I'm healed, and other days I just be like, oh, man, like, I hurt for my kids a lot.
mhm. But they're gonna understand it's a process. And I know from friends who are single, I have, some older single moms, friends that talk to me a little bit about their struggles, and they talk about how, like, coming up raising kids when they're young, they don't understand. They're asking you all the questions. They're kind of low key giving you a hard time, but they're not doing it intentionally. It's just they want what they
They
want,
hurting
and they
too.
don't understand. They're hurting too, correct? So it's like dealing with that, but then having a support system, because it's one thing where a friend can come to me and tell me, what she's going through. And it's kind of like I can empathize with her, but I can't really feel it, because, she's like, well, Kelly, you married. So you really don't understand on a certain level. It's a cutoff level. But when she talks to her other girlfriend that is a single mom, they connect on a deeper level than I can't even understand it. So she says it's important to have friends on different levels where she can talk to me to get support. She can talk to me to get encouragement, but then she has to have a cutoff point and meet her other friend where she can really feel her pain. She can really feel it, but she may not be able to express something that I can express to her. So it's like certain levels. All friends have certain levels in your life where it's good to share, and then it's still good for someone to listen to you and hear you vent as well. It's not that you're bleeding on them. It's just you are being able to be your real authentic self and get feedback from the eyes from another person. So it is what it is. And it's a support system. It's a huge support system. So
Yeah.
allow yourself to feel everything that you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's true too, because a lot of times, I don't know, because life is all about perception. So it's almost kind of like nobody else is really going to understand anyway. So
true.
that's why I be so, I'm so big on keeping your mind focused on the outcome that you do want, right? Because sometimes we get so caught up in talking about it and wrapped up in
Mhm.
it, and I want to talk, vent about this and talk to that person and this and that, and it's like that's taken away from you focusing on what you really want to see happen. Okay, the steps
Right.
that it's going to take to get there. That's what prolongs, our dreams and our goals. We get so caught up in it, in talking about it, and no, I'm not saying that you can't talk about it. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but it's that's what you. It's just so. It's almost like life is so simple, but we've been taught to make it so complicated.
Right. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Lord, I can't even read all the comments.
Yeah, what they say, your message is a testimony to others. Facts, yes, community. I can relate to you. I was a single parent before. Who is J.R. Rickman? Are you gonna tell me who you are?
Now, now I'm
LaShawn.
all curious.
Right, everybody want to know, like, who is that?
JR,
And like you
fearless
told
time.
me, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Having people like you in my life has helped me get through the hard days. Yeah.
Amen. Oh, thank you. That's true. Thank you, thank you. And same here too. And it's like too, when you're able to talk to other people and share your journey. Like I relate your comment, Fearless Sean 18. I relate that comment to when I did my challenge in August. When I did that, I said I was going to go on live. I mean, first of all, I'm not even a live type of person. I barely show up I wasn't even showing up on lives. I think I just wanted to do a challenge where I'm consistent. I wanted to prove to myself that I can be consistent when you are able to speak, being consistent. You're able to finally like tune into another part of you that you thought you couldn't do, but you just do it. You just do it scared, do it afraid, do it wherever you at. If you're consistent and you show up. And sometimes I got on live, it was 2 people. Sometimes I got on live, it was 4 people. Sometimes I got on live, it was 7 people. But no matter who showed up, the right people showed up at the right time. So
Yeah.
that goes to show you too. Some days I would come on and I wouldn't even know what to say. I would have my daily devotional journal. I would have a daily devotional book and I would speak from whatever that topic would be, but God would always speak through me. And people who were on my live, it would resonate. Something I said would resonate. And I would get a DM to say, thank you, that helped me today. Thank you, you encouraged me to show up for another situation that was in my life that no one knew about. And then it actually challenged me to open up about what I hold back. And it was dealing with my mom's death. And that just happened in April. And so I did not think I would be able to speak about it, but a lot of the devotionals were talking to women of color about daily things that we go through, but we try to hide. We try to use social media to show the good things, but then we are afraid to talk about what God is doing behind the scenes to allow us to get through those breakthroughs to help another woman of color out. Like we
Mm.
kind of don't show that part of us, and we just think that, oh, you can um wear some makeup and get your hair done and show up to events and speak and don't even address that part of you that's so deep and so dark that you're actually holding back. But then you're off social media, cameras are all away, but you're in the bed crying. You can't even get out the bed the next day. You posting pictures from last week, but in that moment you're in the bed crying and can't even get out
Damn,
the
girl.
bed.
Is you
And
calling me
and
out right
what in the world?
now?
I'm just saying,
Why I
like
feel so
like,
attacked right
and I'm about to start crying. I'm serious, Destiny. I'm about to start crying. And I see this is what I did not want to do. This is what I did not want to do. But
now?
I'm just saying,
Girl,
like it
you
every
calling
day
me
is
out
a
right
different.
now.
I'm telling you, girl, Kim, I mean, Glam, I mean, all of y'all, where's Kiva, Trophy Mom? I'm telling y'all, it's times like that devotional would speak to me in ways that only God knew what was going on. And the people who
Yeah.
would show up, that message would be for them through me. And I would use my situations to help other people get through. In 30 days, I developed a small circle of a platform to help me continue moving forward. And so that was just a setup for God allowing me to speak my truth to prepare me for this present moment right now to be able to come on your live to say this to further set me up for the courses I'm getting ready to build. So it's kind of like, yes, in a way, you held back, but it was not my time yet. Because if I met you 3 years ago, I would not be as strong as I am right now, and I wouldn't be able to speak like I speak right now. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like for you, you have to still talk about those trying times because a lot of people who need to relate to you can't because they don't even know that part about you. So it's kind of like you're not revealing the authentic part of you until you release some of those emotions. And those are the people who are going to listen to you, and they're going to be the people who you need in your life because they know the real you. So you can show them what it looks like to get on the other side because you've done it. You've done it. So they can put their trust in you, they can put their money in you, and they can put their faith in you to get them to the next level. And that's something that I had to learn, and I'm learning on every day. I'm learning something every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, girl. That's
Oh,
so deep.
I know.
That's so much confirmation.
Hmm.
In what you just said. Look, even Mary said
I'm
you just preaching tonight.
I mean, I feel it. I'm saying it's just the timing. And who knew? Like God only knew that it's rare that I'm without my husband and kids. I mean, if y'all follow me on social media, my husband and kids we're always together, literally always together. So it was just a holiday. He was like, I'm going to visit my family. You're coming, right? I'm like, no, I need to stay here. And he's like, on a holiday? You need to be with family. But I'm like, no, I have to work. I'm not trying to put work first, but I needed this time to have alone, and I needed this time to kind of refocus and regroup and just kind of work on myself. Even if it's just cleaning up, tidying up, sitting here talking on a live with you, being able to talk my true inner feelings, catching up on schoolwork, just breathing and sitting still because I want to go 24/7.
Yeah. I just
So,
said
and
that.
it's how it happened tonight. That was all a setup.
Yeah. And that's how God will move. He will get you alone. And that's what happened. He'll be like, nah, I want this weekend to be our weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably how
Correct.
God was looking at it. Like, no, I want, and you felt it, and so and see how we have to act on
Yeah.
those types of inklings like that, and then be open. That's what we mean when we say, "I am open and receptive." Right?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
open. I am your servant, God. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to obey. Speak to me, right? And then you
That's
gotta
right.
be willing to listen. Look, be still.
Be still and know that I'm God. That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. So I'm listening now. Like I'm all ears. I'm all action. I
Okay.
mean,
Well, girl, listen,
um,
we
um,
finna do the work. We finna do the work. And that's the thing too. I'm finna show you how easy it is, girl. Like I can literally I can create an ebook, a digital product in like 2 hours with the kids
wow.
running around. Like once you get, it's so easy. It's literally like you said, you got all these journals and all these from
Hmm.
2013. All you literally doing is like repurposing the content, pulling out stuff it's already in your heart. That's why I want you guys to focus on your passion, because once you start to talk about something that you're passionate about, it's not sales. You're just sharing.
Correct.
You're just
Correct.
sharing. And because my testimony and my experience was so dynamic and powerful, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
Oh yeah, definitely. And and and
You know what I
and
mean?
it's already, I
Like,
mean, hey, God already said I have it to give to you. He already knows what you can do with it, what you can help me do with it. And then the people who are on my platform, because I have a platform full of nurses. So some of the people on my platform that may be following me, that may really, I'm inspiring them. So they may be inspired to share their stories. So guess what? I'm linked to you. And so they're going to come to you because they're going to see what you did through, they're going to see what you've done to help me, and then that will only bring more people to you to put them in positions where they can be in better positions as well. So I'm telling you, it's just timing. It's
yeah,
just time and being obedient.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's the hard part because we always want to like go ahead of God, or we think we know what to do,
Right,
and
right.
so
And I knew,
that
and
holds us
I
up a
felt
lot. And I
something.
know that that's,
I felt
huh?
I felt something when your live kept shutting down. I said, okay, oh my God. It would your live would cut off every time I would try to say something. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but every
Is
time I
that what
tried to
was
say something,
happening?
your sound would go out. And I'm like, Lord, you trying to say something. The devil is a liar. That's what I don't know. When you get off the live tonight, look at your messages. I was like, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. I have to come on live for real now because
Girl,
it was
and
like,
is Sadie still on here? Because Sadie texted me that last time.
uh-huh,
Sadie was
uh-huh.
like, "Get back on." I was like, "Sadie, nobody's gonna come on." She was like, "Get back on." She was like, "I'm gonna come on.
Wow.
That's all that matters." I was like, "You so right, girl." And she came back on. And Sadie, you still on here, girl?
Wow.
Like
Wow.
I was not going to come back. And Sadie texted me and was like, "Girl, first of all, stop looking frustrated." She was like, "Let me get my girl all the way together." And then
Yes,
she was
yes,
like,
yep, she's
log
on.
off and go back on. I was like, Sadie, nobody's gonna come on. She was like, yeah, do it. Look, she said, yeah, she's still
Yeah,
on
she
here.
said yes.
Sadie, ah,
Sadie,
sis.
you knew. You sure did know. And I said, oh yeah. I said, it's this one is for me yet again. Destiny got me again, Sadie.
And thank you, Sadie, because you almost didn't get me,
Yes.
girl. I was finna be done. You
Oh
could,
God.
I saw you the screenshot. I was like, girl, ain't nobody gonna come back. She was like, it don't matter. I'll be there.
No, girl,
I
you
was
had a
like, you
whole
so
12,
right,
13 people
girl.
on here. It was 13 people on for a minute. I'm telling you, it's a reason for
Yeah,
that.
we got some good ones. I love you too, Sadie. It was so good to see her. Girl, you got to come back out here because Kelly live out here. Is it
Yes, I'm
Kelly
out
or
here.
Kelly? I don't want to be saying
Calais.
your name wrong.
It's okay. It's Calais.
It's Kelly. Okay.
Hmm. Yep, I'm out here. I'm gonna have to hit a PTO this time. I'm trying to build my time back up at work now. I'm not trying to get a what you call those things, a warning and a write up quite yet now. I gotta save that write up for something. But um that's another reason, all the reason why I need to be with you and doing what we need to do because I can be a little more free with my time. I can have some freedom to my lifestyle and build income, passive income. So that's the
That's what it's
goal.
about. And that's what we're going to do. Look at Roxy said, go Sadie. Look at Roxy.
Not
You
say-
still on?
I try to save her right up.
Save her right. Look and see, Mary know what that's about. She a
Yeah,
nurse. She know about
she
that nurse
is.
life.
Mary, you already understand. I'm telling you, I just came from a 4 day, and I think you said something about incentive week. Who has an incentive week coming up now? I just came off of incentive week shift.
I think that was Mary. She the other nurse in here.
Oh wow. So and then too, if you call out, you don't get that incentive now. So they all types of crazy stuff. So I gotta make my days count for right now until I'm ready to hit my part-time PRN status. I'm ready for that. Phyllis Sean. I'm serious. It's like they doing staff nurses so wrong now. I mean, I love my agency nurses. I love y'all, my travel nurses. I love y'all. But right now, being a full-time staff nurse, they trying to get us. They trying to make us go to travel nurses and become agency nurses. That's where the money at. That's where the money is. Yes, I get it, but it's like you pick up an incentive shift and you call out for an unknown reason. It may be a serious reason you need to call out. You may be sick or something. They will take your incentive shift away from you. They will take that money away from you and just make it a regular shift. You just make your regular pay, but you work hard for that incentive shift. So they just doing crazy stuff. You're not missing your incentive. That's right. You're not missing that incentive, girl. So get your money now. They want me to travel
Yeah,
so
even
bad.
LaShawn used to be in the medical field. She said, I
Wow.
remember those days working in the lab.
Hang in there, and then when you ready to get your passion off the ground, you contact Destiny, and we create what you need to create to to build that passive income. So on our trips, we don't have to worry about them. We make our
Yeah, and
own
we already
increment.
we already know Mary's passion. She wants to do health like health awareness, right? Like preventative health
Awesome.
awareness. I don't know. It could have changed, right? Because our passions change, right?
Oh
The
yeah,
wind sometimes.
I know it, and
But
that's
that
awesome
one
as well.
passion, your purpose though, our passions change or whatever, but your purpose, that's the one that always keep creeping back up.
That's
That's
right.
the one that always keep creeping back up. Like you could go dance around it, do other stuff, but it always just creep back up in your heart, in your mind, your soul. You be like, oh,
Even
dang,
trying
I
to
really want to do
even
that.
with trying to let it go, like you try to talk yourself out of it, like maybe that's really not for me right now. Maybe I need to
Uh
do
huh.
something. And then boom, God opens a door where it walks you right back into that particular
Yep.
passion that you know it's a circle, and what's
Yep.
meant for
See
you is
what
going to
Mary
find you.
said? Yes,
Yep, preventative
preventative
health.
health. Yep. See, I
Awesome.
was right.
That is so needed. Very much needed. Education, that's just needed all the way around. Even though it's not like a lot of people, they say it's not a lot of money in something, but it is money in something if you use it the right way. And if it's for you, the money is going to come to you. And you just don't know how it's going to come to you, but
Yeah.
you can create your own streams. Like I believe in
Right.
creating my own streams, and I believe in, even though I'm a full-time staff nurse, I still research, ask questions, and I join, like we have something called leveling program at your job. If any of y'all on here who are staff nurses, ask your job, do y'all have something called leveling program or a clinical, what is it called? It's called leveling, and it's called clinical ladders program. Ask your manager, educator, whoever, do you all offer that? Because what that does is everything that you do as far as volunteering hours, anything that you do as far as education on your unit, CEUs, you can compile all that into a binder, submit it, and you can get a bonus. Like our bonuses right now up to 3,700 yearly when you submit a binder telling them all the work that you've done in a year's worth of time. But a lot of people don't know that. And that's sad. That bothers me. A lot of people don't know that. So they're missing out on bonuses when all they needed to do is prove that they're doing the work, and they're going to get a bonus for it. Simple as that. Tuition reimbursement, if you've been there longer than a year, you can apply. They try to say COVID took the hospital's money. No, you still can apply. You still can get accepted and approved. You just have to do the work and apply.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing right now is like, see all these little nuggets and knowledge and information. These can
Mm-hmm.
be like little checklists, right?
Hmm.
Or we call these
Right.
like lead magnets, right?
Um,
Where you're like building your email list, you're building
right.
your text message list, you're getting phone numbers, you're getting emails where these people are giving you their email because you're giving them a free checklist or like a quick little guide, right? This is in addition
Right.
to like the paid offers and things like that. But you
Okay.
start just trying to build your community, trying to build awareness, trying to
Right.
build that know, like, and trust factor. You
Mm-hmm.
have these like free little, oh, here's a like how I did. Oh, you do the Mommy 2.0 challenge for free. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it ain't.
Right. Right.
Um,
There you
but
go.
just from what you're saying right here in these little 15-20 minutes, right? I'm hearing like literally like a checklist. Just make this cute in a PDF, and now you've got a lead magnet, and then that's
Right.
how you grow and scale. But do you
Okay.
see how it's naturally gonna just flow out of you because it's just in you already. So it's your passion. So
Yeah. I just don't know the correct, what is it, like the correct terminology? Like what you're saying, it makes sense, but it's like I wouldn't know how to formulate those words that
yeah,
you're saying. You know what I mean? Like the business
yeah,
part of it. So
yeah. So
that's
and that's
something.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it super easy to break it down and be like, we got lead magnets, we've got our funnels. One thing is gonna lead to the other, and boom, boom, boom. Now you're making money while you sleep.
Like the sound of that.
Okay. Anybody else? Does anybody else like the sound of that?
Oh
Because
gosh.
that is kind of sort of the direction that I'm getting ready to go in, or it's just going to be like another branch of Mommy 2.0. Like the challenge will always be there. I'll always be available for that. But I want to talk about this a little bit more because I have that. Because this is now a journey that I've been through. I've I've become an influencer. I've started a
Oh.
podcast, a YouTube channel, businesses. I have business bank accounts. I've done the steps that it takes. And so now I want to show y'all because here's the thing, right? If you've taken my Mommy 2.0 challenge and you really are opening up, and even with you, Calais, like doing your devotionals,
Hmm.
and when you really start talking to God like that, He gonna start giving you instructions and giving you right, like it's gonna keep pressing on your mind, your heart, these things that He
Yeah.
wants you to do. So you're
Oh yeah.
gonna have to start acting on the things. So let's start talking about those actions that we have to take now that we're listening to God and we're walking with God and we're trusting Him and we're letting Him lead us. We still have to make those actionable steps, because it's a little bit more than affirmation. It's a little bit more than
Right.
prayer. Like, you got to do stuff. You got to set up systems. You got to
You.
have a routine. You got to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got to have,
Right.
like I said, the bank account. You got to, now you got to get like legitimate, legal.
That's right. Yep.
So
Cause
that's what it's about.
oh boy, people were like, cause like my name, just matter of fact, the page, my Instagram page, people like you gotta start locking stuff down. You gotta start legalizing things so people won't steal your stuff. All these things that I'm just like, what? You gotta do what? Oh God, that's this what? Oh man. So yes, a lot I have to learn, but I'm like you said, you can't just sit there and think that you can run away from things. You have to do the work. So. Yep, so I'm gonna be ready. I'm ready. I have no choice.
No, no choice, because we rocking and rolling now. Come here, Hermine. She just woke up. So
Oh,
yeah, that's what it's all about. That is what the Passions to Prophets is all about. We taking everything to the next level, and that's what I'm saying. It's okay if you had to take a come here. It's okay if you have to take a step back, or you just now,
yep,
you can begin again and reset at any time, at any moment, and you just get right back into it.
yep.
And we getting ready to prove it right now with you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so before anything
Mhm.
goes haywire, anything Hermie is away, let's just end it on this wonderful note. I love y'all so
Okay,
much. Thank y'all,
we
everybody.
love you too.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna just start going back. I'm gonna start back going live every day. I'm not
Okay,
gonna have no set
awesome.
time. I'm gonna just, and like y'all said, I'm gonna start opening up, like being more vulnerable and sharing even more.
Yes,
Like,
yes, you have to.
what else do
You
y'all
have
want me
to.
to share? Like, but yeah, I'll get
You have
more
to.
vulnerable.
We appreciate it. Now watch what's gonna happen because you're being obedient. Watch what's gonna happen.
Okay, girl, I can't even hear you. Harmony tripping. Okay,
It's okay.
I love y'all. Have a good night. I'm
All
gonna go
right,
ahead and
love you
go.
too.
I'll be back
Bye.
tomorrow.
Thank y'all for coming
Peace
on.
in the Middle East. Thank you.
Bye.